everyone, my name is Andrea and I am your student vlogger. This week I will be talking about 5 things that I wish I knew my freshman year here at Temple. So 3 years ago when I was a freshman, campus looked a lot different. Where Charles is now, it was a giant hole in the ground, and the student center didn't have Chick-fil-A or Salad Works or any of that. Also, Peabody was still alive, and now it is just a patch of grass. As a graduating senior in just a few weeks, literally crazy, I would just like to share with you some of this wise knowledge and information that I have accumulated over the years. 1. You do not need to spend hundreds of dollars on textbooks. Now again, that does depend on your major. Sometimes they require you to get new textbooks that have access codes to different things, different labs, but a lot of the times, especially in my experience being a global studies major in CLA, the library reserves most likely has the book that you're looking for. I remember going there my freshman year because my Spanish textbook didn't come in time. I had homework to do, so I used that. And when you're borrowing a textbook from the library reserves, you can't leave the building with that book, so that might give you time to scan some pages that you need for class, or just stay in the library and do my homework there and just return the book when I was done, because I was just using that resource while I was waiting for my book. I wish I didn't even have the textbook. Additionally, if the library does not have the book that you were looking for, and someone in your class that maybe you were close to or someone you sit by has gotten the book, maybe offer to pay half of what the price was for the book and then just share it with them and get your work done on a budget. Also, a lot of places like the bookstore, different websites, you can rent the books, and that's just a lot cheaper in general. Sometimes you honestly don't even need to get the textbook at all. Before the semester starts, there's always an email telling you what books you need, but honestly, just wait until the actual class starts and wait to see what your professor says. Also, if you are on the Student Temple Facebook page, a lot of the times at the end of the semester, at the beginning of the semester, people are selling their used textbooks at a cheaper price. Number 2, how easy it is to switch majors. So my experience with switching majors was the summer before my freshman year. I had applied to Temple as a film major, but I knew that wasn't exactly what I wanted to do as a career. So what I thought I wanted to do was something within communications, and I had already scheduled a day to come to Temple, go to Klein, sit in a seminar in order to switch schools. But then I had found global studies, which is my current major, and switching into that was really easy because I didn't have to come all the way to Temple over the summer. All I had to do was watch a video and take a quiz, and then I was in the College of Liberal Arts, just like that. So if you're doing this process over the summer and you're from out of state, it's obviously a lot more convenient to have to do something online rather than coming all the way to Temple. So I think it really depends on what colleges you are switching in and out of, but if you are switching majors within the same college, it's 100 times easier. All you have to do is let your advisor know and sign a paper. And I think going in here as a film major with the intent of switching into something else but not knowing what that something else is was part of why I came to Temple, because the range of majors without having to transfer schools. But that is all just my experience. Number 3, how to find off-campus housing and roommates. So I didn't live off campus until my junior year. At the beginning, I was apartment hunting with 3 other girls, but 2 of them decided to stay at the place that they were already staying and not move. So me and this one girl, my current roommate Gwen, who lives on the other side of this wall, we posted on Facebook looking for potential roommates. That way you know they're Temple students. Also, it's really a good idea to meet them before you finalize anything, just so you know it's a good match and that you'll get along living together. Websites where you're able to choose the price range that you're you're looking for in the area that you're looking for is always helpful. Number 4, you are able to take online courses in addition to your in-person classes. Here's my take on online classes because I've taken a few. They are great if you are able to prioritize your schedule and remember that you actually have an online class in addition to your in-person classes, because sometimes you might just forget since you're not going to a physical class. Online classes are also limited, so what I've been trying to do and what I'm currently doing is take some gen eds online, but I think my freshman year I wasn't really aware that you are able to take online classes. So they expect you to spread out the work instead of doing everything that day that it is due, and that is something that I just had to learn over time. And that online class gives you the freedom to decide when and where you're going to do that work. Number 5, the possibility of graduating early. I wish that I knew that I had the potential to graduate earlier than I actually did. For some reason, just thinking about it now, I don't think that I knew that it was common for people to graduate early. Like, I really just did not think that was a thing. Because in my head, I'm like, okay, college, 4 years, okay, that's fine, that's cool. So first off, Temple has their Flying 4 program, which is really great. You are able to keep track of where you are with the classes that you're taking by seeing an advisor at the beginning and the end of every semester. You do not need to graduate in 4 years. You can graduate before that, and it would be spectacular. It saves you a lot of money. 2, once you graduate, you are able to spend more time figuring it out. And I think where I am now is that I'm supposed to be done college in a few weeks, and in my head I am just not sure where I'm headed, and that's okay. For some people, they would want that extra time spent in college to figure it out, but for others it may be the opposite. I didn't even know I was able to graduate early since last winter break, and here we are. It is possible to save money on textbooks. It is possible to switch your major with ease. It is possible to graduate early. So those were 5 things that I wish I knew when I was a freshman here at Temple. For those prospective students, for those current freshmen, this is for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.